You just finished a completely draining 8-hour shift. Your brain is fried. All you want is the couch. But instead, you grab your keys, log into a delivery app, and spend the next 4 hours dropping off cold burritos. You are grinding yourself into the ground because someone on Instagram, standing in front of a rented Lamborghini, convinced you that millionaires have 7 streams of income. They tell you that if you aren't hustling around the clock, you're just lazy. Yet, despite this generation working unprecedented hours and juggling multiple income streams, the reality for most is a financial hamster wheel. People are working harder than ever and staying broke. App-based gig work carries the risks of entrepreneurship without any of the equity. You are providing the car, the fuel, and the labor, while tech platforms keep the profit. Participating in this hustle culture quietly destroys your ability to build actual generational wealth. To escape it, we have to look past the influencers and run the brutal math. The gig economy is built on a trade. You get scheduling flexibility in exchange for bearing the full weight of income instability. When you drive for an app, that $12 an hour flat rate is an illusion. You immediately subtract out-of-pocket costs for gas and the self-employment taxes owed to the IRS at the end of the year. But the invisible killer of your profit margin is vehicle depreciation. This chart shows the relationship between mileage and equity. Every mile driven for a delivery, your vehicle degrades and loses value. Recalculating the math to include lost equity, fuel, and taxes, your net earnings fall below minimum wage. You absorb all the financial hazards of a traditional entrepreneur, from mechanical failures to market shifts, while the tech platforms extract and keep the corporate profits. You aren't operating a business. The gig economy mathematically reduces you to liquidating your irreplaceable free time and your car's physical equity for a terrible flat hourly rate. The real tragedy is the opportunity cost. Middle-class professionals feeling the squeeze often spend 20 hours a week chasing pocket change on an app, unaware of the massive leverage already sitting on their desks. This is the shadow portfolio, the wealth-building tools embedded within a standard 9-to-5 benefits package that most people ignore because the paperwork is boring. With a $70,000 salary, a 5% 401k match equals $3,500 of free money. Netting that on a delivery app requires hundreds of weekend hours, or simply check an HR portal box for an immediate return. Many employers offer education reimbursements. Instead of driving all weekend, you can use that time to take a company-funded course in data analytics or coding. Acquiring those skills on the company's dime allows you to negotiate a $10,000 raise or jump to a new role for a $15,000 pay bump. Optimizing your primary career creates such massive financial leverage that it renders your side gig income mathematically obsolete. There is a fatal mathematical flaw in the side hustle ledger. It only compensates you linearly. You perform a task, and you are paid exactly once for your time. This graph charts the difference. While gig work keeps your income on a flat trajectory, a $15,000 salary increase pays out repeatedly, every single year for the rest of your career. When that recurring salary increase is automatically diverted into a standard S&P 500 index fund, the magic of compound interest takes over. Over a couple of decades, that single strategic career move results in hundreds of thousands of dollars. The gap between your optimized career and that flat gig income becomes an absolute canyon. To build wealth, you have to stop operating as disposable gig labor and start treating your own career as a corporate business. Your 9-to-5 job is your primary investor. Treat it as such. Extract every dollar of value, from the 401k match to the health savings accounts and training budgets. The most profitable side hustle isn't a delivery app. It's letting compound interest do the heavy lifting in the stock market, allowing you to reclaim your health, your sleep, and your financial future.